weekend.
Yeah, we got a lot of talent here. One thing I actually want to highlight, not only do we have like the more established talent like you and I, but we also have a lot of the local talent like that are on the mic. Like, I know one of the Jersey casters, Sinatra, who's very entertaining, is on one of the streams throughout the main bracket today. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, a couple of guys from Spectrum, Newt and Sinatra, getting some time to shine. I know Glenn and Hungry are getting some mic time.
That's going to be a really fun one to listen to.
Yeah, listen, there's a lot of room for people to showcase here. We're going right out the gates with top seeds. So remember, so this is it, right, Chris? This is like the winner. This is the winner.
So it's worth noting that both of these teams walk with the money from here on.
That's true,
because there is a big money bonus for these players to walk with, but it's a 70-30 split. So first place walking with a hefty chunk. Every player walking with close to $300. That's dollars, man.
That's lunch.
That you don't got to share with someone.
You know how much McDonald's you can get with $300?
I don't want them to go to it during bracket.
That's approximately 200 McChickens. All right, so I believe what happened here is that
first seeds are playing against each other, and we have Philadelphia's own local Bears fighting off against Long Island's AON. Number 1 seed Suarez and 6WX facing off on Smashville to start the set. And there was a bit of a stressful match for Suarez when we were in pools play.
Yeah, I know Six was telling me about it, that it was kind of a last hit situation, but because he's Sonic, it was more last hit for him than it was for Suarez.
Yeah. Like, it gets to a point in the match where you're going to see Suarez just space with Bear. And I guess the irony of the situation with Bear is killing out Six, but that's just how the cookie crumbles. It's the only disjoint that Suarez can safely spam. And forward is just a hammer down on the start of the set.
Yeah, really great job there from Suarez as he continues, to add on to this lead against Six. He's barely been touched right now. This is not looking good for your boy right now. But there we go. Gets in a little conversion right there. Spin dash to the...
Sonic is... I love watching Sonic in this game. I just wish that all the effort that Six put in, paid off.
Yeah, man. He's working 9 to 5 with about 40 hours of overtime, but he's making, $3 an hour.
Yeah, my man's definitely working, the 2-job life to pay off the student loans.
I definitely do think Sonic is a usable character, but, because multi-hits kind of got bodied across the boards, his best tool in up air kind of got destroyed. And I don't even think the changes to spin dash are that bad, but because he's so light, he just cannot kill you until, really late percents. You're obviously playing the ticking time bomb game where, you risk dying, you risk exploding at the same time as your opponent does, so.
One of the main spacing tools that we would often see from Sonic to not even just kill but harass off stage was back air. And it does not have the knockback that it used to. It does not have as substantial of a hitbox as it used to. And it's just such a dire situation for Six.
Ooh, but there we go. Gets on the board right here.
That's gross. You're gross. He knows that I point at him out of his peripheral.
We make it to stream nukes because of that. That was disturbing. Nonetheless, though, Suarez up big here. Good damage coming out from Six, though. But again, Yoshi just having great, combo breaking tools that whatever Six does, Suarez might always have an answer for it. Oh Lord. Ooh, that could have been really bad for Six.
Oh, it's still going to be bad, man. Pressing on his shield, Suarez racking up that damage, and he's already got such a strong lead. Get that off-stage play. And
oh, mama.
Oh, no. I think he went for homing attack, and Suarez wasn't close enough to target.
No, it looked like he went for down air, and he just died. Maybe I think Six was probably trying to input spin dash, and he accidentally fat-fingered the A button or something.
Oh,
but
that's no fun.
No bueno, baby. But we're going to move right along here.
AON taking that first point. Next player unwrapping, that's Beast, correct?
Yes, that is going to be BBM Beast, which is one of my... So BBM is a crew out in Philly, which stands for Beyond Beast Mode. So we're going to have Beyond Beast Mode Beast coming up for the stream right now.
Nice.
I love Beast, man. He's one of my favorite players to watch in the region. And like I said, kind of one of the best kept secrets in that, in the Philadelphia area. So let's just see how this works out. Going up against Kofi. So we're going to have Falco going up against Pokemon Trainer.
We already made the jokes when we were talking out in the crowd, but Kofi and Pokemon Trainer have a storied history thanks to the likes of TSM Leffen. But hey, eventually you learn your lessons, man. We'll see how well Kofi can fight off against Pokemon Trainer. A lot of the worry here is going to be how well Beast can lock down Kofi at the ledge.
Yeah, this is going to be fun. So,
and if he can't do that, it's going to be a race.
Yeah, we'll see how it works out here. Again, but you know what? I feel like Philly's one of the few regions that might not be. I don't think they're going to be like as skeeved out by Falco stuff because Juice also has a Falco, which is very, very good. Is it going to be the level of Kofi's? Probably not. Kofi probably knows the tech that, and that quote from you, he does not tell anybody about how to fight this character sometimes.
It's so weird because like even as this character's meta has developed, as more and more people have picked up Falco, he's still an unconventional Falco. As the character grows, it's not even like people are following in his steps, so all of the things that he does are like exclusive to him. He's got some basic bread and butters, but a lot of his pressure is garnered just from how he likes to elicit pressure from people.
Yeah, but we'll see if the Henny is strong enough for Beast to get on the board here for Bears. But right now, Kofi, once again, off the gates, very, very strong. Again, up tilt 2, up air is going to connect right there.
Normal characters, that doesn't work, but because Falco's jump is just so good, those high percentage confirms are just gross to look at, man.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. Like, again, Falco's just kind of a shell of his former self in his glory days, but he's still a character that's a force to be reckoned with, as you can tell. A great switch right there from Beast is going to save his bacon right there, but again, Kofi's still continuing to put the hurt on him. He just does not have an answer to this Falco stuff right now. Just out of range for that Vine Whip and the up air to connect. You know, the continental hitbox that up air does have. I'm very surprised to not see that connect right there.
Yeah, up air and back air, very generous hitboxes for Ivysaur, but they're not going to mean much if Kofi's able to navigate out of his pressure. And now Beast going down to his last stock, immediately switching to Charizard, trying to clean this up, trying to tie things back up, and he's going to do so with a down air. Still got his work cut out for him, though. He starts to get to work for.
One of Beast's best characters in Smash 4 actually was his Charizard, so not surprised to see that work out right there. But again, he's going to go right back to the better character in Squirtle right now. Trying to get some attack cancels with these dares, maybe, but again, not really working out for him. Continuing to press right now, though. Again, Kofi is able to reset the situation, put Beast back on the ledge. Now Ivysaur is going to be the response right here for Beast. Oh, mama!
Yeah, man.
He's in his head right now.
Laser locks are the cutest thing.
Gets the grab once again, goes for the up throw.
Great call on the Pokemon change.
But there we go, the trade right there, and a convincing two-stock coming out on the part of Kofi. So now, Team Bears finds himself on the ropes here, down 2 games to AON. And again, 1 game away from this working out for them. And oh man, we're going to have the man, the myth, the legend, Deadly Alliance's Juuuuul, coming up to potentially closing things out right here for AON. And you know what? Talk about the unfortunate accident that worked out in the favor of Team AON right now because of Mr. E died for this, man.
Mr. E fell asleep and didn't listen to Suarez and Kofi banging on his door. That's really it.
That's OD.
He slept in. And you want to know something? He had no excuse for it. He left AON at 1. Suarez left at like 3. We all left AON this morning at around 7. So he got his beauty sleep. He better be making top 8 in this tournament tonight.
Wait, you like physically left in the morning at 7? Did you go to bed last night?
Yeah.
Oh, you met up at AON.
A lot. Listen,
Did you sleep at AON?
Oh, no. If I ever do, honestly, just throw me right in the trash. It's where I belong, and it's where I should end it all. But no, it's just late nights at AON, early mornings. That's the life of Long Island.
How far do you live from AON?
20 minutes.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, it's not. I used to live in the same town as AON.
Ah, okay. That's Deer Park, right?
Yep. Okay. Deer Park. Deep Park, as the city loves to call it.
Oh, man. So this could potentially be ugly, man. So I love Yoda Cage. Yoda Cage, great player. Again, one of the forces to be reckoned with in the region of Philadelphia. We'll see how this works out. Come on. Donkey Kong just screams hit me.
He does, but he hits back when he gets his opportunity.
He's a strong boy. Very strong boy.
And that's always been the case for Donkey Kong when he fights against zoners, is that, yeah, he's eating a ton of damage, but he can survive long. He can punch through that. And when he gets his combos off, he's also making all of that count.
Yeah, for real. So I don't know, man. This could potentially be ugly on both sides, to be honest with you. Because, obviously, Donkey Kong has such a great offstage presence, and a character like Robin, even though, Robin's recovery does not look as bad as people once thought, because I believe it takes less, I think you had less uses of Elwind than you did in Smash 4, but at least you have the more aerial control and drift with it. But
right, and especially because the books come back quicker, generally speaking.
Yes.
Juuuuul can still stall at the ledge if he needs to, or just go on the offensive and just wait for his Elwind to come back. Because once he comes back, it's not like Levin Sword where he'll slowly tick back. When Elwind comes back, it's back.
Ooh! All right, so we're off to a strong start right now for Yoda Cage right now. It's great tech right there from Juuuuul.
Time for his response. Gets a little thunder off. Starts the ledge play. Back off stage, he says.
Yeah, and this is where things are going to get kind of Oh! Misses the punish right there. Very unconventional from Juuuuul. He's been really good at converting those Nosferatus. But I think the big thing about Juuuuul is that I think he understands that a lot of the time he's probably going to lose neutral just because the way that Robin's kit works. You're going to allow people to get in a lot easier on you, and because she's still naturally a slower character. Some characters are just going to have their field day with her, but the punish game is just making it so strong for this character.
Ooh, close reach. But no dice yet. We get the first shield break of the night, and a fully charged up smash is going to start things off in explosive fashion for Yoda Cage.
Yeah, man, I think that's the pick me up that Team Bears needed right now. As Yoda Cage continues to convert right now. But there we go, the arc fire to the 11 up air gets the job done. Ooh!
I love that, man. That's the level 9 CPU between the stocks dash.
the DJ Khaled to get the good dance. Smoothing. Nonetheless, though, Juuuuul able to rebound and finds himself back in the lead and advantage again. Great read on the Nosferatu right there. Does that still send Robin in a special fall?
I don't believe so. Did it in Smash 4?
Yeah, it did.
Oh, that's gross.
Yeah, it was bad. Ooh, gets nicked right there. I think Juuuuul's expecting that to kind of pop him up, potentially. And continuing to convert right now. These close quarter battles are just not working out in these last couple of exchanges for Yoda Cage.
I think it's just in general that Juuuuul's able to occupy the space with more stuff. There's just more hitboxes in general.
Ooh, but he's just a little bit away from the Levin Sword being on deck. Does have it at his disposal now, though, so... There we go, the Levin forward air connects. So what was once a lead for Yoda Cage is now a huge deficit right now. It's Juuuuul once again go back to work here. I like the attempt right there, but Juuuuul again, not really fearing much of what Yoda Cage is doing off stage to him.
Put the fear back in him.
My God!
We got a match in our hands, folks.
I'm shook.
Juuuuul, one stock away from taking all of it for Team AON. Yoda Cage right on the verge of putting some life back into this set for Philadelphia. But we got to get there first.
Dashidak actually breaking through the arc fire. That was an interesting exchange right there. Now Juuuuul having a hard time getting back onto the ground right now. Misses the Nosferatu. Now has Levin Sword back at his disposal, so he's going to be able to rack up the damage quickly again. A whole lot of nothing coming out from Juuuuul right there. Ooh, again, the movement being very crisp right now. Levin Nair once again providing great damage.
Tries to get Trump back. Great call out from Yoda Cage. We've seen that in disadvantage. Juuuuul's often going into shield. We would have seen the shield break. And now this is Yoda Cage's opportunity to turn things back. Tome comes back. And just like that, back air is going to be able to clutch it out.
So there we go, folks. Team Bears gets on the board right here. So what was potentially the biggest advantage for Team AON has fallen through the cracks right there. So now coming up next, we're going to have, I believe it's going to be Gonz
versus UtopianRay, which is worth noting. Out in pools, Gonz took that. So we could be seeing ourselves go to a game 5. We'll see if Ray's able to pick himself back up. But either way, this is exactly what I was talking about with Donkey Kong. He's going to take a ton of abuse from zoners, but once he gets in, he makes it count.
This is going to be something, man. It's definitely looking a little spooky right now for Team AON. That was definitely you never want to give your opponents the momentum. You know what I mean? So this could potentially be very, very scary. As New Jersey and the PA.
Let's scream, let's go, Biddy. Let's go, Biddy. Nowhere to be seen right now.
Right, so here we go. Which proverb is this?
watch. No, actually, I think I know which character this is from this time. I think this is from Euphonium. It's a slice of life moe blob nonsense.
Oh yeah, Sound Euphonium?
Yes.
That's my show.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my gal.
Yeah.
Let's go, Ray.
Yeah, moe blobs, but with instruments.
Shout out to my man Tuba Cabra. That is my character. I am a big fan of Sound Euphonium. Anyway, here we go. We got a Palutditto. Right now, Ray is out the gates. Very strong right now. So these two actually did meet in a bracket. They met at the first chapter of Legacy, where Ray came out on top. Gonzales not out to do the Palutditto, though, so I don't know how things are going to be different here.
Palutditto is so strange because, like, it's always interesting to look at a Ditto because you always have to value, like, how good are this character's tools just against this type of character.
Yeah.
And Palu's always been contest in the air. And her counterplay is, I don't want to get contested in the air.
Yeah, so it's a weird dynamic you have to kind of work your way around. But
like, her kit is actually tailored really well to fight against herself.
That's a lot of damage coming out right there for Ray, as Gonz has not been able to put the damage on and almost getting himself lapped right here. Oh!
How about that for a lap?
Gonz getting stuck on the Cross Bronx Expressway on a one-way stop to the blast zone.
Catch this bumper to bumper. Look at this, man.
Shout out to the LIE is what I would say.
No one would say.
No one would ever say that. So that could have been the nail in the coffin for Team Bears. Let's see if Ray is able to close things out. Oh, that
good guy
actually
Gonz saving Ray just to pick him off himself.
There we go, folks. So
the crowd is roaring right now.
Yeah, but Gonz has such a large hill to climb right now. He's doing a good job getting the conversions, though. And I gotta say, Gonz is one of the hardest players to kind of, when you have a big lead, Gonz has some of the best tunnel vision out of any of the players I've played against. He's really good at just buckling down and bringing it to another level of focus and concentration.
Yeah, very much in line with a lot of the top players from Tristate. He's great at making the comeback. So, even though this is a very strong lead for UtopianRay, can't count Gonz out just yet.
Woo! And that's going to be it.
With that, they're connecting. Look at that pop off.
Ray never pops off. That's how you know it's a big deal.
My man stopped the ground, too. I felt that from up here.
And there we go, folks. Your Tri-State Circuit Championes is going to be Team AON.
Thanks for giving New York more money, my mans.
Well, I guess you could say it was all or nothing in that neutral air right there. But I'm tush. Anyway, I got to go play pools. So this was a lot of fun. My buddy.
Yeah!
This is fun. I'll see you later at some point. We're going to sign off right now. Chris, I'll be seeing you later, buddy.
Deuces.
Bye, guys.